Here's my LEGO Technic Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. The hood can be opened using a pair of dampened shock absorbers and a button inside the cabin. This is the button right there. It's black. The doors have locks built in, so you can unlock it with the handle and then spring it out using your shock absorbers. And it's the same on the other side. There's also a little access panel back here. It's not on the real car, but it just allows me to check whether the gearbox is in actual gear or not. On the interior, we have a couple seats in the front and then some small back seats. Down there is the speed indicator for the gearbox, and just some interior stuff. All the gas pedal, brake pedal, and steering wheel all work. And right there, there's a subtle little button for the on-off, so. The seats can be slid forward and backward, the front ones, by using small linear actuators. And can also be tipped forward and backward. There's also a glove box that can be opened. The model has a full independent double wishbone suspension with 2 hard shocks per wheel. You can see a couple down there with gray tops in there. The back is a bit harder to see. The front, all the wheels have camber angle, negative, and the front ones, there's more steering, but they also have caster angles, kingpin inclination. I think that's all of them. Yeah. The car has working steering using a Power Functions large motor. And the steering wheel also works. The model also uses a second medium motor and a set of LEDs to replicate the Mustang's trademark sequential turn signals, which go pop, 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 pop. So. The model also has rear-wheel drive with a simple limited slip differential and 2 XL motors. In addition, the V8 engine under the hood also runs. It's not very fast. Right now it's in 3rd gear. In addition, the gas pedal also works, as you can see there, using a servo motor. The car also has working disc brakes in all 4 wheels using a Power Functions medium motor. The brake pedal works, as seen here. And now I'll show a more practical test. I'll drive it, and then I'll put on the brake. So, driving, and then I'll put on the brake, and it'll slow down. Slowing, release the brake, speeds up again, put on the brake, slows down. You can see the brakes working here. So the medium motor drives the rack here. Also, hook up to the pedal there. It rotates some beveled gears here, which go down there and pull levers, which turn links, which in turn pull rubber pads onto the disc here. I'm using rubber track inserts for a better surface. And it works the same way in the front. It pushes forward and turns some beveled gears. There's that link there. So right now it's pretty loose. You can see at 10/7. I have no hands to test it. I got a finger, but you really can't see it moving. Incidentally, while we're here, this is the very simple gas pedal mechanism. The final, and most complicated function of this car is a 7+ reverse dual-clutch sequential gearbox. It's controlled by a Power Functions media motor hidden in the central console, and it's best seen by opening this here. You really can't see much of it, but you can see it shift a bit there. This is only the central clutch here. And you can probably also see the speed indicator rotate. Third, first, reverse, seven, six, yeah, you can't see it clearly on video. Test each gear. So here's reverse. And first. And second. And third. And fourth. And fifth. It's not very happy in sixth, but I'll lift it up and show the wheels turning. Sorry, that's the gearbox. Backwards now. And if I put it down, we have motion. Here's the blinker mechanism in more detail. It starts with this media motor here, which is connected to a direction-sensitive gearbox using a worm gear to choose which side it will rotate. So if it chooses this side, it spins those gears, and this chain. The chain goes up here to a shaft with the LED on it, and it's made with a gray part in there that is very low friction, so it allows the LED to rotate inside of it. And there's this big thing up there that rocks back and forth in order to keep it from tangling up the wire. So up here, you can see it rotates around. Like that. And then on the opposite side, it works the same way. And it's struggling along in seventh. Now one thing that's slowing it down is the fact that this front wheel fell off. That is not what you want to see right now. I'm putting the wheel back on. Now let's try it again. There. A slight bit of speed. Anyways, I'm kind of just showing that all the gears work. Some of them you really don't want to drive it around in. I think third is the best overall for that, but there are 7 gears and reverse, and they all will move the car at different speeds. Overall, I'm pleased with this car. I think it looks really good, probably my best model ever in terms of looks, and it functions fairly well. The gearbox works better than usual. I put a lot of emphasis into reliability on this, and it still turned out kind of unreliable, but everything did work. Taught me some things about making cars look good and different types of brakes and making reliable gearboxes. And then those turn signals were also pretty interesting to design.